Hi, this is Larry with Man Cave Mayhem. Today, I wanted to do an unboxing video on a new product that I bought by Rigg Gear. It's a Nelson Rigg, Rigg Gear Adventure. It's a 1055, which is a tail bag that I needed to replace. This is my old tail bag. I've had for 1,000 years as a Core-Tech. Hasn't been a bad tail bag, you know, it's a decent size. I've had it on street bikes, I've had it on dirt bikes, I've had it on my scooters. So it's seen a lot of use, and there's really no attachment points anymore, so I figured instead of strapping it down with rock straps, I might break down and get a new bag. This bag here, the 1055, is pretty good size. I'll go over the specs real quick with you, then we'll go ahead and unpackage this, get rid of this one. Done with that. So we'll go over the specs on this and check it out. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Check us out at Instagram at mancave_mayhem. It's going to be somewhere on here. And well, let me get this going. So anyhow, this came in the mail yesterday, and I was going to unbox it, make a big production out of it, but it came in this big huge box. And it was just packaged like this, so there's not much of an unboxing to do, so I'll go ahead and open this up. And like I said, I'll go over the specs with you in a minute, but this is a pretty good sized bag. So you'll want it for an adventure bike. They make smaller ones for dirt bikes and dual sports. But this one, it's water resistant. It's got a MOLLE top on it, which is really cool. This is their Ultramax fabric. The zipper appears to be, the two zippers that are on it are sealed pretty good. And like I said, it's water resistant. It doesn't come with a rain cover, but in my experience, I haven't had a lot of rain issues when I'm doing day rides, especially in Southern California. So most of our day rides, overnight rides, we don't run into a lot of rain. But even if you do, it's water resistant. You can use a dry bag inside if you feel like there might be rain. So that was one of the things that kind of made me wonder, should I get one? But really, that other tail bag that I had, I maybe got in one rainstorm, and it did have a rain cover, but really nothing was in there that I was even concerned about. So that wasn't a determining factor. As I go through this, it doesn't have any quick releases, so that was one thing that I wasn't real excited about. But then if you think about it, sometimes those quick releases can get compromised. So they just have the regular attachment points with the tension buckles, and then it has some Velcro here that allows it to allows you to take up the slack on that. So I mean, the mounting point, it's got a soft rubber bottom, so you don't scratch up anything. But I don't think there's anything you're going to scratch on a back rack anyhow. So let's go ahead and we'll open the first compartment here. We'll get that. All right, as I tear into this thing, it looks like you get a brochure that shows you everything. It's got the Ultramax fabric for maximum UV protection. I think it's warranted for life, lifetime warranty. Heavy duty buckles for securing and mounting, perfect for most adventure bike. Mounts to most racks, expandable with reflective piping. Rubberized carry handle right here. The main compartment's 14 in length by 11 in width in the widest point, and 7 inches high is the standard height of 17.6 liters. And if you expand it, it's 14 long by 11 wide by 11 high, and it's 27.7 liters. So that's that. But let's go ahead and let's get into this bag here. So it's on the bike. I just wanted to show you guys the features of this bag. So the magic of video, I'm jumping ahead. The lid on this is very rigid. It's I think it's lined with a hard plastic liner, but you've got ample storage in the pocket area here, and you got 2 loops for you know, tire gauge or a pen, pencil, something like that. Inside, you got all kinds of paperwork and installation instructions on how to install it. As you can see, the zipper is definitely dust proof and water resistant. It's got a lip on it. It's got two zippers or two pulls, so you can bring it to the center there. The way it expands is there's an additional zipper here that comes around all the way around to the back of the bag, and then it pops open to make it even taller. So this will give you an expanded view of the bag, and you can see on the inside it's got that PVC material, at least on the expansion section of the bag. So I mean, it's going to be water resistant, fairly decently water resistant, but that'll just give you an idea what it looks like expanded. So, and it does have the molly top, which is nice. As I mentioned before, it's got a carry handle if you want to go through all the hassle of disconnecting it. And if you're gonna close it up, it's simple as this. Close it down from being expanded. You just do this and bring it down. I don't see myself carrying it in the expanded mode, but if you get in a bind and you end up with some extra stuff, you may want to do that. It also has these awesome heavy-duty straps to secure your gear inside the bag, which I'm real happy with. They're pretty robust, so I don't think you're going to lose any or have too much movement in the bag itself. I did acquire a helmet, and that's a standard helmet, fits in there no problem. Full face you may struggle with, depending on if you have if you have camera equipment or camera mounts on your helmet, that might be a problem, but just a regular open face helmet drops right in there, expanded. Even if you didn't have it expanded, it comes pretty close, but the top of this is very rigid, so it's almost like the inside of it's made out of a hard plastic material, so it doesn't really flex or give much, and the sides are pretty strong too. All right, now that I showed you some of the features of this bag, let's get this thing mounted up to the Tiger 900. I'm also going to set it on the Bergman 650. In case for you guys that have Bergman 650s, you can use this bag if you don't have a top case. We'll also throw it on the back of the Majesty 400 Yamaha and see how that looks there. So let's go out to the shop and we will check it out. Just so you guys can see, here's my Suzuki Bergman 650. I've got the GV top case off, but I wanted to show you size reference in case you wanted to put something like that on. It actually fits really nice, and it would work on your GV top case. I'm not gonna strap it down or anything to that because that's not where it's gonna go, but that'll give you a size reference. Actually, you could have a rider on there and they can ride comfortably with that on there. What I intend to use this bag for is short day trips, possibly overnight trips where I'd still use my panniers, but daily driving or every day running around, this case will work great for me. And it's, like I said, it's pretty robust, and I think it'll last for years. Now I'll show you what it looks like on the wife's Majesty 400. This is another GV top case mounting plate, and I'm sure you could rig it however you would want to. You could even strap it to the seat. So I'll show you, that's how it would be on the seat if you were riding solo. I think you could probably even mount it like that, because on this particular bike, this seat lifts up this way. So also, this is how it would look on the mounting rack of that. So my gosh, there's so many options with this bag, and I really like it. I like the look of it. I like the simplicity of it. It's got a huge compartment, so you can store a ton of stuff. It also comes with an optional water bottle, Molly water bottle attachment, which I may get later. You can use that for fuel bottle or for water, whatever you want to do if you don't have a water bladder or something. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to attach it to the 900 Triumph Tiger. So let's get that started now. All right, let's get this thing installed on the Tiger 900. So I have an alt rider rack plate, which I installed on this bike. So I'm going to be attaching it to that. So per the instructions, they want you to loosely attach this to begin with until you get the bag centered on the bike. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll get back with you. Attaching's pretty easy. Just undo these straps and run it through. You can run it around your rack. I choose to run it through this set up here, and it looks like the mounting points are going to line up really nice, so that's not going to be a problem at all. You know, the only thing I would maybe see a problem with is swinging your leg over. Also, it doesn't come with, but you can order, I misspoke before, you can order an optional bottle attachment for the top of this this bag. So that's optional. It doesn't come with the bag. It also does not come with a rain cover. So that's something that you'd have to add or throw a dry bag in if you think you're going to experience some wet weather. So basically, I'm going to get these loops all ran, and I'll show you the finished product on here. All right, there you go. This is mounted on my 2022 Triumph Tiger 900, and I'll have to say it's solid. It ain't going anywhere. I like the way these straps fold up. It's a real clean setup. I don't get paid by Nelson Gear or Rigg Gear or anything else, whoever they are. I don't get paid by them, but I do like, I can tell this is going to be a good product that's going to last a long time and weather the abuse of dual sport riding. It'll also work on these scooters as well. So if you haven't yet, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Check us out at Instagram at mancave_mayhem. And just remember, folks, I'm just a man in a cave causing mayhem. Thanks for watching.